Welcome and congratulations on purchasing the Noxxa BreadMaker multifunctional oven. We are sure you will find your new oven rewarding and enjoyable for successful baking, roasting, broiling and toasting. It not only kneads and bakes bread, but cooks a wide variety of other items as well. In addition, your BreadMaker oven is a compact appliance. It saves counter space. It plays the role of 3 appliances: BreadMaker, toaster and countertop oven. What more could you ask for? Here are the features and benefits of the BreadMaker oven. Option to use bread pan to make loaf bread or use dough function to knead dough and make into various form shapes of bread or buns. Besides baking cakes and pastries with bake function, it can also be used for roasting chicken or meat. Large display window with clear indication of program in progress. Bakes, roasts, broils and toasts for mouth-watering dishes. Oven door can be opened at any time to check food without interrupting the program. The 13-hour delay timer enables one to have freshly baked bread every morning. Cooking time and temperature can be adjusted accordingly. Easy cleaning of interior oven walls. A memory system of 1 hour if electricity is interrupted. It will automatically continue from where it stopped, so no need to reprogram. Let us now familiarize ourselves with the parts of the BreadMaker oven. Main control panel, where all the function buttons are located. Door release button. Ventilation holes, inner back portion of oven, top and side of outer portion. Sliding rails for sliding in the bread pan. Mixer mechanism for kneading the dough. Upper heater element, lower heater element. Push stick to push up the mixer mechanism to affix it to the bottom of bread pan for kneading function. The accessories include non-stick bread pan, kneading blade, bread pan handle, mixer cover, bake broil pan, wire rack, measuring cup and spoon. Operation manual in Bahasa, English and Chinese. 1-year warranty card that guarantees against manufacturer's defects. The features includes display window, bread function pad, oven function pad, toast function pad, temperature pad, timer pad, up and down arrow pads for increasing and decreasing temperature and time, stop pad, start pad, and red indication operation light. That's all for the features. Before your first use, carefully unpack the product. A clear plastic film is placed over the control panel as protection. This film may either be removed or left on. Wash the bread pan, kneading blade, bake broil pan, wire rack, and mixer cover. Do not immerse bread pan into water. Wipe the outside of the oven with a piece of damp cloth. Do not use harsh or abrasive cleaners on any part of the oven. Preheat oven for 20 minutes at 250 degrees Celsius before first usage. It is normal if some smoke is emitted during this time. Now, in case there is a power failure or accidental unplugging, the BreadMaker oven has a backup memory, which will remember and automatically continue the cooking cycle from where it stopped. This is provided the failure lasts no more than 60 minutes. If you are unsure of the time without power, then it is safest to discard ingredients and start over. Let us proceed to the functions of the maker. The automatic bread maker function enables you to bake bread without the hassle of kneading dough manually. Home-baked bread is also preservative-free and healthier. This function does the kneading, proofing, and the baking all in one. Just put the ingredients in its proper order into the bread pan, select the program required, and touch the start pan. After the bread has been baked, the oven has to be cooled down completely before the next bread can be kneaded. If the oven is hot, it will display H and will not start to knead until the oven is completely cooled. Refer to your operation manual for details and timing of each program. To program your bread maker, follow these steps. First, when using the automatic bread making program, remove the mixer cover. Mount kneading blade onto the shaft of the bread pan. Place all ingredients in, beginning with water. Add in all dry ingredients, sugar, salt, milk powder, shortening, and flour. And lastly, the yeast. Now this is critical for the delay function. Slide the bread pan in under the rails of the oven until it fits securely in with the front marking facing the door. Close door. Press the bread pad to select the bread function. The word bread, program number and name will appear on the display window. Continue pressing the bread button until the desired program is displayed. Press Start. The red indication operation light will be on. The kneading blade will begin to mix the ingredients slowly for the first 5 minutes, after which the kneading will begin to knead very fast for the remaining time depending on which program is being used. The open door pause function will enable you to check the consistency of the dough during kneading without having to stop the oven program. Just open the door without touching the stop pad. This function will pause for 10 minutes only, after which it will reset if the door is not closed within the 10 minutes. Once the door is closed, it will automatically start from where it stopped without you having to touch the start pad. The program name, process and time remaining will continue to be displayed until the bread is baked. The beeper will sound once the bread is done. If you do not stop the unit and remove the bread, it will automatically go into the keep warm mode. The red indication operation light will flash and the word warm will appear on the display window. When the door is opened, the unit will pulse 3 times. Wear oven gloves as the oven is hot and remove the pan with the bread pan holder. out bread immediately and let cool before slicing. You can also program the delay timer up to 13 hours for bread or dough. First, select the desired bread program. Then touch the arrow pad to set the timer for the duration you want. For example, it is 9 p.m. now. The bread is to be ready at 6:30 a.m. the next morning. Set the timer for 9:30 because there are 9 hours and 30 minutes between 9 p.m. and 6:30 a.m. Then press the start pad. The time is set. The display reads preheat and the colon blinks. After 1 minute, 9:29 is displayed and the time continues to count down in 1 minute increment. The BreadMaker will start the program when the selected time is reached. Next, we move on to the oven function. The various programs have the versatility to bake, broil, roast, defrost, and keep food warm. The oven has an adjustable thermostat ranging from 40 degrees Celsius to 260 degrees Celsius, which allows you to prepare your favorite recipes by selecting the desired temperature. It is recommended that you use metal containers for this particular function for a better end result. Press oven button to select an oven program. If pressed once, the preheat bake program is selected. If pressed twice, the bake program will be selected. And if pressed 3 times, the broil program will be selected. Whatever program selected will be shown on the display window. Preheat bake is used to program the oven to preheat before baking. The preheat bake program uses the top and bottom heater. Default temperature is set at 150 degrees Celsius, which will show on the display window. To change the temperature setting, press the up and down arrow buttons. The temperature will go up or down by 5 degrees at a time. Then touch the start pad to preheat, and the red indication light will come on. Once oven is preheated, the temperature will start to flash. The oven will maintain the temperature for 30 minutes if the door is not opened, after which it will switch off automatically to prevent overheating. Programming the preheat bake is easy, but ensure you do not put any food in the oven while preheating. The bake program bakes immediately at the desired temperature without preheating. Default setting is also at 150 degrees Celsius. Bake program uses both top and bottom heater by alternating the heat to control the temperature of the oven. The bake program has a 4-hour timer. The time and temperature can be changed anytime during this program. Just press the up and down arrow to adjust accordingly while the oven is still baking. There is no need for the completion of cooking time to make the changes. When baking, you may either use the bake pan, wire rack, or your own pan. Place into oven position 2. If more height is required, place into oven position 1. Note that the mixer cover must cover the mixer mechanism. To begin programming, place food in the oven. Touch oven pad twice. Select desired temperature. Key in time and touch the start pad. If desired, one can also program preheat and bake all at once. To do this, touch oven pad once and preheat bake appears on the display. Select temperature using the arrow pad. Touch the time pad to key in time. Touch start. Do not put any food in. Once oven is preheated, it will give 3 beep sounds and the temperature will start to flash. When the door is open, the display changes to bake and the program time appears. Put food in and close oven door and touch start. The time will begin counting down until the baking is done. Moving on to the broil program for grilling small pieces of food such as chicken wings or satay, you can also use this program to melt cheese. Preheating is not necessary for the broil function. The temperature is set at 260 degrees Celsius and cannot be adjusted. This program has a 1-hour timer, but the timing can be changed. Now when broiling, both bake pan and rack must be used. Place food onto the rack with bake pan at the bottom and placed into desired position in the oven. If the food is thick, placed into position 2. If the food is thin, placed into position 3, which is nearer the top heater element. Touch oven pad 3 times and broil at 260 degrees C appears on the display. Key in desired time using the up or the down arrow pad. Touch start. Food must be turned over after half-time cooking. Before you begin cooking, you might want to defrost your food. However, do not use the defrost program to defrost raw foods such as meat, poultry, or fish. This program is strictly for defrosting cooked frozen foods such as frozen pizzas or frozen fish cakes. To defrost, use the bake function at 75 degrees Celsius. You can also opt to use the keep warm function to reheat food. Set the bake function at 75 degrees Celsius or a temperature of your choice. Note that food can be covered with a piece of foil when reheating. Lastly, your BreadMaker oven has a toast function, which has been programmed to toast up to 4 slices of bread. To program the toast function, cover the mixer mechanism with the mixer cover. Place bread on the bake pan or rack into position 2. If you want to toast 3 to 4 slices, touch the toast pad once. If you want 1 to 2 slices, touch the pad twice. If a desired toast color is not selected, the medium default setting will be on the display window. Otherwise, for darker crust, the top arrow pad, and for a lighter crust, the down arrow pad. Touch the start button. 3 dashes and a flashing cologne will appear in the display window. Once the oven determines the necessary time to toast the bread, the dashes will change to minutes and begin to count down. And that's it. We have covered the 3 main functions of the BreadMaker oven. I'm sure you'd like to know how to clean and maintain your oven. So here are some pointers. First, always unplug unit first before cleaning. Avoid using any cleaning agent other than dish detergents. Do not use steel wool or other abrasive materials to scrub oven or bread pan. Clean bake broil pan, wire rack and mixer cover with a mild non-abrasive cleaner and a plastic scoring pad. Rinse and dry thoroughly. Wipe the shaft of the bread pan with a soft cloth or sponge to prevent damage to the seal packing. Completely dry it before storing the pan inside the machine. After use, remove kneading blade for cleaning. Wash kneading blade with a nylon bristle brush or cloth and dry thoroughly. Fill the bread pan with hot soapy water and allow it to soak for a while. Wash it with a nylon bristle brush or cloth and dry thoroughly. Do not place bread pan in a conventional oven. Do not use metal utensils or sharp objects to scratch the inside of the bread pan, as it will damage the non-stick coating. Wipe exterior of oven with a damp dishcloth after each use. Do not immerse appliance in or splash with water. After using, cool and wipe the oven interior with a damp dishcloth or plastic scouring pad. Do not rub too hard on the interior wall as the surface can be scratched. Clean glass door with glass cleaner or mild detergent using a damp cloth. To store the product, be sure the BreadMaker oven is completely cooled before storing. Store all accessories inside oven after use. Store with door closed. That's it. Noxxa making people happy. Like all electrical goods, you might encounter glitches. Here are a few suggestions for troubleshooting. If ingredients are not mixing in bread pan, check whether kneading blade has been installed. If H shows on display, oven too hot. Wait for oven to cool down completely before kneading can start. If ingredients spill on heating element causing smoke to be emitted from steam vents, wait till program is completed, unplug, allow to cool, then clean. Kneading blade cannot be removed from shaft of bread pan, and kneading blade cannot be turned during kneading. Remove kneading blade for cleaning after each bread is baked to prevent dough from baking onto it. Wash the kneading blade whole with a nylon bristle brush to remove any dough stuck inside. Existing program cannot be cancelled. Touch stop pad and key in the next selected program. The former will automatically be cancelled. For bread and dough checklist, refer to your operation manual.